some of us do anything to be liked.
Denzel Washington is a class act in Hollywood. So when a video from 2003 was leaked showing Denzel at one of Diddy's parties, it sparked quite a bit of controversy. What was one of Hollywood's godliest men doing in a place like that? If even half of the stuff that is being claimed went on at Diddy's parties is true, then it's not the sort of place that a man like Denzel should be. So what's going on here? The New York Post reported on a video that showed Denzel and his wife, Pauletta, on their way out of a Diddy party back in 2003. The party had been going on all night, but just before Denzel left, he allegedly shouted back at Diddy that he didn't respect anyone. His exact words, according to an insider at the party, were, "You don't respect anyone." He wasn't just saying it softly either. Denzel screamed it, making sure everyone heard. The insider also added that Denzel and his wife had been partying with Diddy until the early morning hours. That's when they spotted something and stormed out of the party. So what did they see? Well, based on the allegations and charges currently surrounding Diddy, it could have been any number of things. Allegedly, whenever Diddy throws a party, there are really two parties going on. There's the party for the public, where most celebrities and models go. It's typically held outside by the pool. There are often a few tents where the guests can enjoy some activities. Circulating around the guests are waiters with drinks and sometimes with substances too. That alone can be a pretty crazy party for some celebrities. However, it's probably nothing that would make Denzel have that sort of reaction. He may be a man of God, but he's also down to earth and can be quite fun. Then there are the secret parties that only a few select people get to join. These are allegedly the parties where really problematic things happen. Substances, consensual adult activities, and some non-consensual activities involving minors or women who aren't exactly there by choice. Diddy is facing trafficking charges, which says a lot about the kind of private parties he would throw. This kind of party, which was called a freak-off, was basically one giant inappropriate event that could last hours or even several days. Besides minors, there are also rumors that Diddy would bring some up-and-coming musicians to a private room with him where he'd engage in intimate activities with them. These musicians were both men and women. Some people have even claimed that Diddy is gay and has used his power as a record label owner in the past to find lovers. So if Denzel had been invited to either of these parties or had just happened to see the freak-off going on, he might have been offended by it. Perhaps he didn't see the really illegal stuff going on, but even just an adult intimate gathering of multiple people might have been enough to send him home with his wife. Seeing a glimpse of a freak-off seems like the appropriate trigger for his response. If Denzel did see a freak-off, however, why didn't he report it to the police? Fans have wondered the same thing, and they believe that it might tarnish his reputation in the future. Even if Denzel had never participated in a freak-off, if he had known exactly what was going on there, especially if it involved minors, then not talking about it or reporting it wouldn't have been a good look for him. It'd especially impact his reputation as a godly man. Now, allegedly, one woman came forward and said that Denzel was there during a freak-off that involved minors. In a video online, a woman gave her account of what happened at a freak-off when she was a minor in traffic. She was brought with the other minors to a Diddy party where they were going to play the role of party favors. She explained that as a party favor, they were basically made to sit on a table, and anyone at the party could choose one of them and be intimate with them. However, there was a very selective group of people at the party. Along with Diddy, the woman accused Denzel of being there. She said that the minors were basically told and made to feel like this was a big special Hollywood party. They were supposed to feel excited and honored that they were there to be intimate with the Hollywood elite. They were supposed to look at them like they were gods. The woman admitted that the experience was so traumatic to her that she couldn't remember everything that had happened. She dissociated from most of the experience. She just remembered a few faces and the DJ playing music, but then he'd suddenly stop and everyone seemed to go into this trance and become almost animal-like and demonic. She also claimed that she had been used to the point that she had been bleeding. Clearly, if Denzel was present at this party, he could be in just as much trouble as Diddy. But how likely is it that Denzel attended and participated in one of these parties? Fans are split, and it's understandable because he has a great public persona. Publicly, Denzel has put together over the years the image of a man who is devoted to his wife and a man of God. He's often told people not to stay at parties too long. He's most famous saying he is to leave a half hour before the devil shows up. Some fans now believe that this might be in reference to Diddy's parties. If you're attending the normal party, then you need to make sure you leave before the other party starts if you want to save your soul. While that's clearly great advice to live by, it also suggests that Denzel has some idea of what's going on at Diddy's parties. He hasn't commented on Diddy's arrest or the allegations facing him. Is that because he wants to stay loyal to his old friend? Is it because he doesn't want Diddy to turn on him and reveal to the world some evidence that would completely destroy his reputation? Or is he maybe just trying to stay out of all of it since it doesn't really concern him? Then there's his concerning past. While Denzel may be all about his wife now, there were a lot of rumors some years ago that he was cheating on her. Back in 2013 especially, those rumors were practically nonstop. The HuffPost said that Pauletta had moved to New York City to separate from her husband when the rumors first started. Denzel, however, said that the rumors about them heading for divorce were false. He added that the rumors about him cheating were also false. But why were there even rumors to begin with? Well, there were two big scandals that got people talking. The first was when there was a photo released of Denzel kissing an unknown woman. There was absolutely no context to the photo. Was she a friend? And was it a friendly kiss, greeting, or a farewell? Or was it something more romantic? The woman in the photo never stepped forward and she was never seen again. Denzel also never talked about the woman in the photo, so it's still a big mystery today. Then there were rumors that he had hooked up with Sanaa Lathan, his co-star from Out of Time. The two romanced in the movie, and there was a love scene that made them look like they had really good chemistry. Sanaa denied the affair too, saying that because of the love scene, a lot of people thought that they must have been seeing each other in real life too. She also became pregnant during filming, and there were people saying that she'd become pregnant with Denzel's child. She claimed that it was all just nonsense. It's true that publicists like to lean into scandal in order to promote a movie, so perhaps they were playing that sort of game to get people interested in it. Pauletta eventually shared her thoughts on the cheating rumors too, saying that she lived with Denzel and was able to see the sad parts of himself. She added that he knows she's not going anywhere, which has given him the stability to go work and throw himself into his craft. However, she also said that sometimes that strength means he might misuse it too, and if he does, it's not something she can dwell on. So it sounds like he did cheat on her at some point, but she forgave him. Denzel has since cleaned up his act and, on the surface at least, is a devoted husband once more. Does that mean he once attended Diddy's freak-offs though, before he cleaned up his public image? What do you guys think? Is Denzel going to be the next to fall? Or is he completely innocent and had nothing to do with Diddy's freak-offs? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.